This is my first Figma figure. The Snow Miku 2022 Grand Voyage version is absolutely adorable, and the box showcases all of her adorableness. The blue and whites definitely give off the winter vibe that she is supposed to give, and it shows off the figure very, very well. Moving on to the figure herself, and look at those cute stockings! Oh my gosh! Her hat has a ton of great and well-painted detail, as well as the entire coat that she comes with. Her hair is nice and frosted. She has amazing crab emblems everywhere, including the crab-themed earrings, which definitely give off that crab-themed appearance that you really want. The level of detail really got me addicted to that Figma quality that you see a lot, and I love her buttons, though unfortunately she has some paint rub from her hair. I consider it hair dye leaking onto her white coat for a little bit of realism. She comes with a Figma bag with a bunch of Figma parts. And if you remove that hat, which again, a great ton of detail. I love the crab emblems, the paint is super well done, and she has the little buttons on the back, and it's just super cute. She has an alternate hairpiece, and all you have to do is take that off the front and pop it on, and she has these epic aviator shades. Her teeth are really well painted on this one, and super adorable, of course. And then you have your neutral smiling face, and I love the depth to her eyes that they gave her. She has a hand tree with a bunch of sprues that keeps the hands intact, and then of course these extra little sprues for her extra hands. And then of course a wrist peg, in case that breaks, and an alternate torso piece. Speaking of which, you can just rip her head off right there. You know, she's a Vocalite, she doesn't really care. And when you rip off her lower half and plug it in to her replacement torso, and of course remove the neck peg to keep that thing nice and easy to plug her head in, of course you have the really cool new torso. It's really great that they included this alternate torso and that it's so easy to replace. Now, you do come with the stand and it plugs into a different location and it just looks really nice. And of course, look at all of this is Figma, so their detail is off the chart even though they don't really do shading. And, you know, the buttons are well painted, and it's basically a clone of her other thing. Also, her bunny, which is super adorable, though I think that it takes a ton of force to get into the stand, which is very annoying. She also comes with these cute pair of crab binoculars, which she can hold in her hand, and it looks like that on her. Articulation is pretty standard for a Figma figure. Her hair is a little heavy, so it kind of weighs down on that neck peg. However, otherwise, you know, standard Figma, you can get her into all the cute poses you want, and she has a great range overall, except for in the torso, but it's still not awful. It could be SHF Kaiju number 8 bad. Her knees are not 90 degree basically, and of course she has your standard Figma feet, and the coat has its own little bits of articulation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoy this figure, and I hope you would pick her up if you enjoyed. Have a great day. Bye!